Everybody, Melissa Simonson here, and I am here with Paul Harvey for this week's episode of eCommerce Connection. Paul, thank you so much for joining me today.
Hey, Melissa, good to be here.
Excellent. All right, so guys, it's all about chatbots today, and especially Seller Chatbot. So Paul, can you tell me a little bit about Seller Chatbot and exactly what you guys do?
So pretty much we specialize in making chatbots right now, chatbots for Amazon sellers. The reason for that is there are a whole bunch of chatbot platforms out there and they're all very, very awesome. They're really good. The problem is none of them really are custom made for Amazon sellers. For example, if you want to make, let's say, a ranking campaign or a rebate campaign, or maybe just a review campaign, if you want to get these things, you have to create these flows in the software and then tweak it, specialize it, and then optimize it. Whereas now you could use the chatbots and use our pre-made templates and actually build on them, even make them better. But right now they're optimized, and you can create a chatbot flow right now if you want to rank, get reviews, anything in the space of 4 or 5 minutes. In fact, on our website, there's a video of me doing it in less than 5 minutes, and I talk way too often.
Did you say you can create and put out a chatbot flow in 4 or 5 minutes?
Absolutely. Go ahead and look on our website right there. That's me doing it. But also, great thing about it is that you just don't need any coding. Simply, there's no coding at all. You just take our templates, just change the name to your name, done.
So that's something that I didn't know, actually, guys. So now I feel a little less intimidated to try it. Oh, that's amazing. So you guys actually gear things toward Amazon sellers so that if there's a particular spot that they're at in their business, like they're really pushing for reviews, or they're really launching their second product or their first product or something, you create the flows so that it will already be prepared for them based on what they're trying to accomplish, right?
Correct. And we take it to a whole other level above that. For example, right now, one of the most effective ranking strategies is when you get your customers to do a search and buy. So they type in a keyword, they find your product, and they add to cart and they buy. And it's really effective because it comes across as organic, authentic traffic for Amazon. Yeah. But we actually took it a step further, whereas the keyword they receive in the bot instructions can actually update and changes all the time. So you can upload your own keyword list, and then every time a customer comes through, they get a unique new keyword. So that way Amazon is seeing, wait a minute, this one product's being relevant for all these keywords because all these customers are typing in this keyword or these keywords and finding the result and buying. So your relevancy ranking goes through the roof.
That's amazing. So I imagine if somebody is using one or two other tools toward ranking, if they add this to their ranking sort of flow or their system.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, they even love now some PPC experts. They're using chatbots because, for example, now when I mentioned to you the search and buy, what if they were running PPC on that keyword? Now you're getting extremely low ACOS, and then your relevancy and ranking just follows along with that. And now you're getting clicks through your Amazon ads, and that's an extra data point for Amazon. So they love you more.
That's amazing. So, okay, there's a lot of people who might be watching who maybe use ManyChat or they use another competitor that's in the same area. What differentiates you, or what would you say to people who are using that platform?
So basically, there are two types of users right now. People that have never used chatbots and people that have used ManyChat. ManyChat's an awesome platform. They're really, really powerful, and I've used them for years, and I still do use them now for some points. The problem is, though, is that maybe you want to send out one-time use coupon codes in ManyChat, and then you go use either Zapier or Google Sheets or something like that. It's a pain because then you have to do some type of coding. Whereas now, what you could do, you could use the chatbot, and Chatbot was built to either run things on its own platform or it can integrate into ManyChat. So that means then you can actually complement now your ManyChat flows with the same chatbot talking to it. So it's the chatbot will send your one-time use coupon codes through ManyChat. Even your rotating keyword can be done as well, and that takes a matter of minutes to set up. And the two talk together. It's great.
That's awesome. So people who they think they have to choose between ManyChat or Seller Chatbot, they actually can use Seller Chatbot to augment what they're already doing in ManyChat.
Yeah, absolutely. And the great thing about this is that when we bought the chatbot, we built it for the ease of the Amazon seller. And I don't want to take people away from ManyChat because maybe their whole business is built around ManyChat because it's an awesome platform. Mm-hmm. But rather than for those people, use the chatbot to complement your current flows and strategies.
Excellent. Okay, that's very good. What else would you say to people who are sort of looking into this? Maybe they're beginner level and they're not really sure what they should do. What would you tell those people, and what should they know?
So first of all, pretty much, I just say is that don't be that guy, meaning that a year from now, only then you're going to use chatbots. Don't be that guy because I was that guy when it came to Instagram. I mean, I would have loved that maybe Instagram became big. I built a proper following around my brand, so on and so forth. I would have loved that, but I didn't do it because I was that guy. It's the same thing about chatbots. But now, bear in mind, chatbots, the way they're going is chatbots effectively Facebook wants Messenger to be the WeChat of the West. And WeChat, they do everything on there, from sending money, calling Uber, absolutely everything you do on that. And that's what Facebook wants, Messenger. Now, if your whole list is on Messenger, that's money, that's a whole asset away from Amazon. And then eventually Messenger will amalgamate all the shopping platforms. So maybe one day you have to order on Messenger through Amazon. It's crazy. You can do all these things. So for people starting now, I would say two things. First of all, if you're worried that's a big learning curve, don't be. If you look at ManyChat, it's an awesome platform. They have a bunch of videos on there. Work through that. If you want to use ManyChat, if not, you can simply use ours, and in the space of maybe 10 minutes, you can have your own flow set up. So right now, there literally is no more excuses to not getting started. And right now, the trend is people are spending now a budget of their Amazon PPC and spending that to do daily daily paid traffic through Facebook or Instagram, whichever, using bots. Bit of a long answer. Jeez.
All right. Well, that was a very good synopsis. I love it. Perfect. So is there anything else that you want to leave our people with before we let them get on with their day? Anything about Seller Chatbot or about Amazon selling?
I would say the one thing, Chatbot came to be because we've had to launch and relaunch so many times. In my own business, I've had to restart that up so many times. And I kind of learned the value of understanding how to launch products. And right now, the easiest way is to use chatbots. If you master the launch, you can master your Amazon business because you can always restart. And knowing how to launch products is the most effective thing possible. And chatbots right now make it just so much easier.
That's awesome. Yeah, I have to agree. As someone who uses chatbots, to me, they're not yet as annoying as the little things that come up on like the websites where, you're talking to a robot.
Yes.
The messenger thing, to me, at least we're still in the phase, I think, where, you can find easy answers. And sometimes they're even humorous. I know that the template specifically in Seller Chatbot, I find hilarious. And I'm pretty sure you wrote those. But I think that they're entertaining. They answer questions. They get to the point. But it's also not where you are feeling compelled to be as personable with the person or thing in the messenger that you're talking to as if it were an actual person. So I agree with you.
And that's what I spotted, because right now we're in a great period because all the spammy marketers are not using Messenger yet.
Yes.
And Messenger eventually, maybe one day in the future, I hope it doesn't, may go the way of email. Because right now Messenger has like a 80-90% open rate. Email, a good list is 20. So again, is that if you were an email marketer back in the 90s, you were loving it. It's the same thing now with Messenger. So everyone should jump on this right now because it's getting tougher. And also bear in mind, Facebook ads are going the same route as PPC. PPC used to be cheap back in the day, no longer. Same thing with Facebook ads. So things will only get more expensive and more competitive. So now is the best time to start.
I agree with that. I think that, especially this will keep happening where there's a situation, you got to jump on it now. That seems like a very common turn of phrase anymore. Like, this is the new thing, you got to do it. But honestly, that should be the thing that you're always hearing or that you're always following, because whatever is the newest thing is what people are paying attention to. And you need to stay nimble. If you want to stay ahead of the game, you really need to stay nimble and flexible in order to kind of keep ahead of the game and not be, following behind everybody or trying to catch up. So this is, I think this is a great way to do that, guys. So I would definitely recommend Seller Chatbot, as of course we are partnered with Seller Chatbot, and we love Paul and Anthony both. So thank you so much. I appreciate you coming on the show today, Paul, and thank you for being our partners. We're so excited to get started with you guys. And I do have a special treat for you to announce. Paul has agreed to do Seller Chatbot lessons for Empowery shareholding members only. So if you're considering becoming a silver member, this is the right time, because we're going to have special speakers every Thursday of the month. Starting with our first week of the month, we do our all hands call. Second and third weeks, we have special speakers that we'll be announcing shortly. And the fourth week of each month, we'll have Paul who will be doing chatbots. So fantastic, amazing, so excited. Thank you again, Paul. We're so excited to have you with us. Okay, all right. I think that's it, guys. We're going to let you get on with your day. Thank you again, Paul, for joining me and for joining Empowery. And we'll see you guys again next week. Thanks, guys.